Guys, have you been watching the drama between Torie, Hart, and Eniko, Hart? Have y'all been watching this shit? Like, it hurts my soul. Like, it hurts me because I feel like they've worked hard to get to a mutual place, to a place where, bitch, I don't like you, but I'm going to tolerate you. Because it was funny because last year, no, it wasn't even, it was like maybe a few months ago. I'm saying it was a year ago. No, me and a friend had a conversation if I really think that, you know, Eniko and Torie were really cool. I said, it's that kind of cool where we cool, but we ain't cool. Like, for the sake of the children, we cool, but we ain't really cool. You see what I'm saying? It's that type of energy. But but we would have thought that, oh guys, I have a story behind this. This is hilarious. But we would have thought that that they've moved past, you know, certain things. But personally, I saw through all that shit. So it wasn't really, I just felt like it was more of a, I'm gonna tolerate your ass type of thing, for the sake of my children, but not for you, not for you. And of course, I guess Eniko, she got tired of, you know, people bringing up that she was the actual side chick and blah 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 blah, whatever. So basically, y'all, she popped off. Well, didn't pop off, but explained, you know, hey, you know, I was not the side chick, blah blah blah, that type of thing. But like they said, numbers don't lie. And she basically said that she was involved with a married man, even though, guys, I don't know how to explain this, but stay away from married men. I actually have a story. It wasn't me, it was a friend who dated this married dude, and then they dated for almost a year, and he lived in his own place, and they got into some type of spat. And do you know that he went back to his wife? Do you know she went from being his girlfriend to his side chick? Like, craziness. So I'm about to look into it and see, because the cards don't lie, baby. I'm about to see what was really going on in this whole thing, because technically Oniki, I be want to call her Nokia, like remember those Nokia cell phones? But I've been wanting to just say you technically were the like mistress, because he was still, I don't like married men. I don't care if you're separated. I don't care. I just don't like married men, okay? My poom poom will get dry. I just don't like married men. I become a desert down there. It just doesn't turn me on, because I just see all of the problems. I want something that is going to be free as a bird. I don't want something that is still legally attached to someone else. So why don't we see what was going on? Okay, what caused Kevin Hart and Torie to break up? What caused Kevin Hart and Torie to break up? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh shit. Stop. Aha! He was a cheater. He was a cheater. Lies, being sneaky. It was actually Kevin's fault. And let me go to more cards, but it was actually Kevin's fault. He was pretending to be one person while he was someone else. A lot of lies, a lot of not telling her what was going on. being really sneaky. Really, really sneaky. And he knew how to flip it too. So when she would confront him, he would act like almost like it was her fault. Like, oh, no, 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 no. You know, it's not true. Da, 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 da. So you trying to say I'm not, like, you know, just that psychological bullshit that cheaters love to, you know, throw back at your face. You know what I'm saying? But he was cheating with multiple women. He was also cheating with people who were close to her. I don't think I hope she's aware of that, because it is that energy of, he was tempted. This is not, people go, oh, 7 of Pentacles is, oh, it means not having enough. And also, it's also saying he wasn't satisfied at home either. So I don't know what was going on in their sex life, but he wasn't satisfied. So not being happy with what was going on. And his downfall was women. He's actually surrounded by women. I see a man who is always around women. Women gravitate towards him. People always say, oh, you know, he's short. Let me tell you, height and confidence has nothing to do with your character and your charisma. Women naturally gravitated towards him. But what keeps coming back to me intuitively is that some of these women she knew. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, y'all. He was having fun. He was having a lot of fun. Cups, 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 fun. He was having fun. He cheated on her multiple times. Like, he was out there. Like, he's never been... The funny part is, I do feel love. So I feel he did love her. Kevin Hart has two faces. Two faces, okay? And I'm not saying in the like reading, because I've had readings where it was both people's fault, but in this it was actually his fault. He has two faces. One face, he's really funny, he's really nice, and then the other face is a man who can be really cutthroat with his words, you know. So they were going back and forth. Yeah, he was tempted. He was tempted. You know what's funny? At first, I want to call her Nokia. I think her name is, hold on guys, Eniko. She was like playing hard to get. She was not actually, but to him, she was a prize amongst all of these like women. She was a prize. Y'all, he had his pick. He could have whoever he wanted. Like, even before Kevin Hart became famous, I feel an energy of his personality got him what he wanted. And also, Kevin Hart is not, you know, ugly. So he's short, but height, again, it's not going to stop you from attracting women. And there was even a time he was cocky about it, yo. He wouldn't come home at night. Y'all, typical, oh yeah. Y'all, he loved her. He fell head over heels for Nokia's cell phone. Sorry. Eniko, whatever. He fell for her. He really did. He really did. He felt like he found a diamond in the rough. Okay? So, this is a man who's been cheating from day one, who's grazed on other women. You know, his charisma, his personality attracted women, and he finally felt like he hit the jackpot. The thing is that they actually have a lot in common too. So and he was also spending money on women. Okay, he was spending money on women. Also here and here, it tells me of frivolous spending. I see Torie trying to manage money, and I don't see money staying because he was actually spending money on hoes. Oh yeah, y'all. He ain't no saint. He ain't no saint. He is no saint. So I want to ask what did Kevin not like about Torie? What was it about Torie's personality that caused problems? So because he's coming off as a cheater, and not just a cheater, but one who also spends money. So money's coming out of the household to be with other women. What was it about Torie that Kevin did not like? What was about Torie Hart that Kevin Hart did not like? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. This is kind of, Torie has a very Torie has a energy that is actually very competitive. It's like the energy of, I felt like they were competing, like competition. I mean, but he was always a cheater, so that was always going to be a problem. But it was funny because I almost feel like she was a challenge when he met her. Like he was able to dominate a woman who had very masculine energy, not like you know, not saying she was manly, but the energy she carried was very masculine. And he lost interest because he had already dominated that. But here's the thing, he did love her. I feel love, like I feel the actual like love. After a while, he couldn't combat her. He couldn't like control her. He couldn't. She wouldn't stay up under his thumb. He left. The energy was too dominant. It's almost like that strong black woman that became stronger, and he just couldn't. He loved her, but he wasn't in love anymore. A lot of fighting, a lot of her, I almost felt like she was winning all of these arguments. She was winning, like, so he just, but he was already a cheater, so it is what it is. Why don't we ask, ooh, about to use these cards. Y'all, I think if I was Nokia phone, I would have not said anything. I think I would have never responded to that Instagram post. I would have never said anything, even if it's to clear my name, because if you add up the like dates, you still look guilty as hell. And you left your wife when you both still had young children, so really young, so it just looks kind of weird. So I think in those situations, even though you are trying to clear your name, technically you were the like mistress, and technically you know how you should sit down and just be humble. Some things you shouldn't explain. Just don't say anything, because no matter what you say, you're going to look bad. So, how does Torie Hart feel about Eniko Hart? Eniko Hart. How does Torie feel about Eniko Hart? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. I can already tell you, she feels like she's not genuine. Like, she feels like Anika, what is her name? Puts up a, she feels that Eniko Hart puts up a front from day one, that she's not genuine, she's fake as fuck. She knows how to put up a image, like very like deceiving. So to her, she's like, Kevin, you chose a chick who's not even real, like who doesn't even keep it real. It's like she feels that Kevin picked somebody who picked it safe, and it was kind of crazy because I almost feel like she was scared. I almost feel like Eniko, whatever her name was actually physically scared of her for a while. So why don't we see how she feels? She feels that Eniko literally puts herself in everything. Like, you know how you call your husband to tell him something about the like kids. It's kind of like she always has to like be there or has to be involved in some shape or form. It's like she's trying to say like she's involved in everything. It's like it could be something between me and my husband and she has to have a say. Sneaky, not who she claims to be. Also very emotionally weak. She's not seeing her as a very strong woman. Someone who's not emotionally balanced, somebody who cries a lot. Sneaky, secrets. She acts secretive, but with her mouth she talks a lot of shit. She does a lot of petty shit behind closed doors. But for the sake of peace and for the sake of her family, she is trying to be like, you know, how she said, let's move on, you know. So why don't we go and see how Eniko Hart, I do not know this girl's name, how Nokia phone, hello Nokia, what was that thing when you used to turn on your Nokia, hello, oh no, that was like Motorola, hello Motoroto, it was something like, I don't remember, y'all. But why don't we see how, oh God, I hate this girl's name. Eniko, who, how does Eniko Hart feel about Torie Hart? How does Eniko Hart feel about Torie Hart? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. Same way. Same way. Like, she's, oh my God, maybe I didn't shuffle these right. Normally, yeah, I didn't shuffle them right. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Sometimes, you know, sometimes I'll do that and I'll get like the same exact cards pretty much, and I'll be like, okay, shit. Here's what I think. I think she needs to I think Kevin Hart needs to let them get in the actual boxing ring and see who wins, and then call it good. Whoever wins, it is what it is. Okay. How does Eniko feel about Torie Hart? How does she feel about Torie Hart? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. Oh shit. Remember I said sometimes you get the same cards? That was the second card. No, Spirit is talking. Spirit is saying that Eniko actually feels like she has control of the situation because she knows how to emotionally manipulate it. She knows she sits in a place of power. Also, she knows that she's like, bitch, I'm sitting pretty, okay? I'm good. You hating, I'm good. I'm good. Wow, they're going to keep going at it via social media. It's not even done. They're going to say some more things to each other. Like, it's not even done. So they're going to go back and forth, back and forth. There's some information that Torie has on her that if Torie gotta use it, she will. Oh shit, is it nudes? Is it a sex tape? Is she about to turn into a Kardashian and come out with a crappy bootleg makeup line just like Kim? Let's see. Y'all, Torie is not playing with this chick. Like, girl, and Eniko, be very careful what you say to me, because it might turn around on you. Because Torie is really biting her tongue right now, because Torie can really expose some real shit. Like, don't do it, girl. Don't do it. She is hurt also. She's really hurt. She's hurt by how social media and how people are actually reacting to her. She also feels like she's done a lot of good deeds, like a lot of humanitarian stuff, and she just feels like she's being attacked and she's trying to figure out how to like defend herself. But Torie is ready. Like, she knows Torie has something on her, but they're about to still exchange some more words. She didn't expect it to get back to, she didn't think it would end up like this. She does want things to go back to balance. Her husband, he's gonna help her. Kevin is about to get involved in it, because at first she was upset because he wasn't saying anything. He's about to take control of it, and I think that's why Torie hates her. Because, not hate her, I don't think Torie hates her, but doesn't care for her, because she uses emotional like manipulation to get Kevin to come to her, and she's not really in a place. Even though Torie is gonna publicly say she squashed it, it's not squashed. It's not. What Spirit is telling me is that it's actually best that they don't speak for a while, and that they let things calm down. Like a while, maybe 3 months, 4 months, because I don't feel Torie wants Kevin anymore. I think she really did heal, and I think Kevin doesn't want Torie anymore. I think they've moved on, and it is hard to keep having things being replayed over and over and over. I think for a long time she was angry, and you could feel it in her spirit. And I think I'm trying to pick my words wisely. I think Kevin married a trophy wife who he made a connection with. She's a sweet girl. She is. She does a lot of humanitarian stuff, but she's very manipulative when it comes to emotional stuff. And Torie is more like direct. And that's not even, you don't need a psychic to tell you that Torie is more the direct. So Torie will punch you directly in your face, but no Kia phone, she'll hire somebody to punch you in your face. So she fights dirty. So, but at the end of the day, two wrongs don't make a right. Spirit is like, it's best y'all stay away from each other for a while and just let the shit cool down. Because guys, I'm gonna be honest, most women don't want to deal with the other woman who was sleeping with her man while married. We just want to work on our damn marriage, okay? So, but let's just move on and be like